Hi, welcome to Sable's Counseling.
Hi.
What brings you in today?
I guess you could say I'm having conflict with my mother. I'm a senior now, and I've been coming here to college for 3 years now, and I'm hoping to graduate soon. But this conflict with my mother is really stressing me a great deal, and I'm losing sleep over it. And my girlfriend tells me I should come talk to you.
Okay, well, I'm glad you came to talk. That must have been difficult for you. I'm glad that you came in. Can you tell me a little bit more about what you're studying?
Well, that's the thing. When I am not from this country. I'm from Kenya, and it's a very, very poor place in Kenya. And growing up, almost no one was able to come to America. I only knew one person growing up that came to America. So for me to be able to come here is an incredible opportunity, and I recognize that, and I owe it all to my mother. And she's like the doctor in the village, and she's the one that got me to come here. So, but the only thing was her dream was for me to be a doctor. She really wants me to follow his footsteps. And when I came here, I thought I'd be that too. But after going through 2 and then 3 years of school, I see it's not really at all who I am. And over here in America, everyone's talking about following your dreams, and I really want to go into computers and programming, and I feel passionate for that. But when I talk to my mother about it, she goes crazy, and it's just causing it's just real difficult. I haven't been able to talk to her in like 3 weeks now, and it's real upsetting.
Okay, so it sounds like you're having some genuine complications with the fact that you're trying to stay true to your family values, and that
I want to honor my parents, and where I come from is very important to honor your parents, but I also hear about pursuing your dreams, and I just don't know how to balance those two.
right. That's understandable that you would feel that way. So your girlfriend is worried about you.
She
You said
I've
you're
not
this.
been getting much sleep lately, and I'm really irritable and cranky, and I've been yelling more at her, and we get in these big arguments. And when it came out, I haven't talked to my mom in 3 weeks, and she really says I need to do something about that.
Okay, so what I'm hearing so far is that you're sort of torn between a rock and a hard place, with feeling that you feel very grateful to have been able to come here to go to school, and that that you are coming from a place where not very many people get to do that at all, since you said you only know one.
My mother.
Right.
None of my friends are able to do this.
Right. Can you tell me more about what you've done so far?
Well, for the longest time, I started taking classes to experiment and learn more about computers, and the more I learned about it, the more I loved it. But I kept it from her, because whenever I even mentioned the topic, she would get upset. It's really important to her that I become a doctor. Whether or not I go back to Africa and Kenya or stay here, it's not as important, but she really wants me to be a doctor, and that's all she can see me as.
Okay.
So it was important here that everyone follows what their parents say, because I keep hearing about following your dreams and passions, but how do you do that without upsetting your elders?
Well, every family is very different. Here, there's more of an emphasis on individuality, and so...
What is individuality? What do you mean?
Well, that each person should follow their dreams and make themselves happy at any cost, sort of.
So you're thinking I should pursue my dreams? I should do what
Well,
I feel is fine.
There's different contexts, because I think that here it's not that people don't upset their family by going out and forging their own path. It's that it doesn't matter as much that they upset their family. And so, I don't know. My job as a counselor is not to fix your problems for you. I'm sorry that you came to the wrong place if you're looking for that. We help you to sort of sort through how everything's going and to understand for yourself how to make these decisions, and that we're here beside you to empathize with you and see if we can get you in contact with any other agencies that would be helpful.
So what do I do from here?
Well,
Should I just tell my mother and confront her? Because I know she'll cut off my funding, and I may or may not be able to stay in school without her support. I don't know.
well, it's up to you. What do you think you should do?
I don't know. All I know is right now what I'm doing is not working.
Right.
Because I've been avoiding calling my mother,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm getting really stressed. I'm losing sleep over it.
Mm-hmm.
And I could just stay as a medical doctor and go into medical school,
Mm-hmm.
but then I feel like I may be losing the opportunity to become who I'm supposed to be, maybe. I don't know.
Well, if you come back again for another visit next week, we can, and weeks in the future, we can talk through all the different options with you and help you come to a decision that you feel comfortable with. If that's what you would like your goals to be in this counseling process, is to come to a decision on changing your major. That's your main objective.
Okay.
And we can, you seemed a little bit confused a minute ago when I said that we don't help you solve your own problem. We don't solve your problems for you, we help you to make your own decisions. What I meant by that is that we help you lay all the pros and cons on the table in this situation, and we will walk with you as you make those decisions and as consequences play out. Because as you said a minute ago, you don't think that your mother would continue funding your schooling if you chose a different major, which is not a reason not to, but it is something important to take into account, that we should talk through if you'd like some help deciding that.
Okay. I'll do that. I'll come back next week.
Okay, what time would be good next week?
This time.
This time? Okay.
I have no classes now, so.
Okay. Well, that's great. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you. Thank you, Doctor.
I will look forward to seeing you next week. We can work on some of those things, look at what the pros and cons are of each situation. I want to understand what you want to do and understand how we can sort of accommodate all the things that are important to you. Because even though your dreams are important to you, your family is also important to you as well. So, okay, well, we'll talk about that next week.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Goodbye.